welcome back to my channel. My name is Alondra Elizabeth. So, don't do this at home. I've been meaning to do this vlog for forever because honestly I should be way more ahead in this progress than I am. But anyways, welcome to my job application search slash whatever the hell I'm doing. I'm actually going to submit my first application literally right now. So even my vlogging is behind because I'm just starting this. But a quick recap before I submit. I'm sure if you guys have seen my New York vlog, I did talk about working on my writing sample during that time. And so I started the job application search slash process during winter break, where I was working on my writing sample. I used one of my assignments for my legal research and writing class instead of the final. I kind of already had a feeling that my final wasn't going to be my best work, so I wanted to use one of my previous assignments. So I was working on it on my own, re-editing, and just making sure I had done my best job on it before reaching out to my professor for that class to ask to meet with him and discuss the paper, honestly, whether I would needed to cut it down or remove some sections for my writing sample, if I needed to do any more edits to it to make it a good writing sample. So I did end up meeting my professor a couple of days before Christmas. Bless my professor for having availabilities during winter break. And so I got some edits for my writing sample. I worked on that during the holidays at home, and then I also had one of my friends from home go over my papers. My friend has literally always edited everything since high school, even in college, and now in law school too. I've sent him things because he has really great grammar skills. So I sent it to my friend as a new pair of eyes to reading over my writing sample. And so after him having read it, after having gone with the edits of my professor and my own revisions, I decided my writing sample was ready. My resume I had worked on during the first few months of my first semester in law school. The career office reviewed our resumes, sent us back edits. I was also able to have somebody else review it, working professional, and so I actually just finished editing my resume about 2 days ago with a few final touches. And so resume, writing sample, done. Cover letter was the one that I was a little bit iffy on. And like I said, don't try this at home, but the cover letter I'm about to submit hasn't actually been reviewed by anybody. I've personally revised it a few times, but nobody else has read it, so yikes. But I'm doing the PIPS Day, which is the Public Interest Public Sector Day. And in order to sign up for an interview, so the Public Interest Public Sector Day is on one day. I think it's February 5th. And during that day, there are interviews if you bid for them previously. And in order to bid for them, there is a deadline. And the deadline to bid for interviews for that day is on Friday, and today is Wednesday. So I'm pretty behind on this. Like I said, don't try this at home. And so I'm going to submit this first application. I mean, trust yourself, right? So I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's bad. It's just probably would have been smarter to have somebody else read it. So I'm going to submit this. I think it's the only organization I'm going to submit for, because I have a very, particular interest in immigration. And when I popped in that word to the server, there's only 2 organizations dealing with immigration that want or are taking part of the formal bidding process. There are about 10 other organizations participating in PIPS Day, but they don't all require interviews. So that's cool for me. I didn't actually have to do too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and run with this. And yeah. Okay, so quick update. So today's the day that the bidding closed. It's literally 7 p.m. It's already way past close. I actually only ended up bidding on one organization, because like I said, though I'm only really focused on immigration stuff, and only 2 immigration orgs were doing the formal bidding process for interviews. So, and out of the 2 of them, one of them, they weren't hiring or like doing wanting interns in their San Francisco location. It was just like Bay Area, and some of them were like pretty far from where I am or anything. And even though I don't really know exactly what I'll be doing, the idea of like possibly having to deal with finding a place to live somewhere, or if it was remote, like I just didn't have a lot of information. And even though it was a good organization to work with, I mean, I just didn't think it'd be too feasible for me, so I decided to not spend the energy doing that application. So I only bidded for one interview. I think I'll know in about a week, whether I'm gonna have an interview with them or not. And other than that, like, I'm gonna be signing up for the table talk or something for Pip's Day. I don't know what that looks like. They'll be sending us instructions next week as well. So more information to come on whatever the heck is that I am doing about jobs. Hello, job search vlog. So I've been so terrible updating, but I just signed up for 2 interview slots for February 5th, and I had signed up for 3 table talks, which basically is still an interview, but I don't know why they call it that. I signed up for one in Texas. What the frick?
My idea.
I know, she convinced me. I mean, they do good work and stuff, but I'm like, I never intended to go to frickin' Texas for the summer. So
I'm actually not trying to ship you off to Texas.
Clearly she has ulterior motives. JK. But anywhoosies, that's where I'm at right now. I had interviewed for one, like, how do you call it? Like, oh, well, the like what I was telling you guys about, like actually interviewing, and I didn't get it. So these are like last minute open slots that I signed up for. So we'll see. Hey, so just submitted my last application for now. I think I told you guys previously, I have 3 table talk meetings, which are like 15 minutes each, where I speak to different organizations about them, I guess. I don't really know what that looks like, but I have that on Friday. And then I have 2 open slot interviews that I was able to snag with 2 more different orgs, and those are 30 minutes each, I believe, and that's on Saturday. So I am currently researching those organizations and preparing for that, etc. But this will be the end of this vlog. I don't know what, if any, it'll be useful, but it's really just been a mess of trying to look up places that are either like participating in like a structured way, like PIPS is, where, you know, I'm signing up for these things that they've already agreed to do, and then also applying privately on my own from looking through them, which is the application that I just sent. Directly came from the law firm's website. And I do have another one pending that that my mentor shared with me that I will be applying to, and that one's only remote. So we'll see, but that's where I am right now with finding jobs. I just think that this vlog might get too long if I waited until I got a job. So I'm going to end it here, and then I'll probably record myself day of or something getting ready for these table talks and interviews, because I'm pretty sure I need to work on like my elevator speech and prepare for like interview style questions, so that'll be exciting. So yeah, thank you for watching. Wish me luck, please. See you in the next one.